called depressing. He's been called boring. He's been called the worst clown in history. But you can just call him Droopy the Clown.
Hey kids, are you happy today? Yeah. I said, are you happy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. Being a clown is so depressing. Say kids, you ever wonder if life has any meaning?
Didn't I tell you your show was canceled?
You see kids, my life is just one event after another.
Fly from the stage, you cheerless clown, or you will taste my sword.
Say kids, do you want to do an art project? Well today, we're going to take a piece of poster board. Paint it so
I have warned you twice. If you do not absent yourself from the studio at once, the next warning will have the bite of steel in it.
You're not afraid of a station manager with a sword, are you kids? Are you?
Nope.
I'm not. I'm not afraid of anything. Except the emptiness of life.
Presently, I shall grow angry.
Well, that's all the time we have today, kids. Bye.
It said open auditions to all station employees. There was nothing I could do to stop it. Okay, Mr. the Clown.
You can call me Droopy.
Okay, Droopy. Did you write your own story?
Yes, I did.
Great. Just look into the camera right out there and start whenever you're ready. And remember, Roxanne French is giving you 2 minutes of her valuable time. You should be honored. Okay, you can go ahead and start now.
You said start whenever I want. Me.
Just read the story, will you? I have a meeting in 5 minutes.
Sorry, I was getting in character. Along the lighter side of the news, scientists discovered that life has no meaning, and that we're all just spirits, an endless void of time and space, spinning towards certainty. The government's paid $8 billion.
Okay, that's enough, Mr. Droopy.
It's just.
Right, we'll be in touch.
Absolutely not.
Right.
This show is all I have.
What about birthday parties? You know, a good birthday party clown can make $100 in a weekend.
Yeah, well, I haven't done a birthday party in 6 years. And not one of these yours.
Listen, Drew. Have you ever thought that maybe you're a little bit too, I don't know, droopy to be a clown?
But Droopy's what I do. It's my shtick. Some clowns do pies in the face, some do squirting flowers. I do Droopy.
I've got to go meet Roxanne. Bye. Turn that frown upside down.
How would you feel about trying out for a cooking show? If Rachel does one more show where she makes a variation of the peanut butter sandwich, I'm going to fire her.
Really? You consider me for a cooking show?
Why not?
That's wonderful. I have some great ideas about mercury poisoning and dangerous pesticides in the fruit supply.
Thanks, man. I'll never forget this.
Show. It's called Cooking with Chef Rachel. Tell me nothing poetic to get. I'm the only person named Rachel.
Look, first of all, it's called Cooking with Chef Rachel. Putting something new in a peanut butter sandwich every day isn't cooking.
But you have to admit, she is named Rachel.
And I've already talked to Mr. Doge about changing the name to Cooking with Droopy the Clown. He thought it was a great idea.
I'll just bet he did.
That guy makes the craziest decisions. Sometimes I think he's out to ruin his own station.
I mean, come on. Droopy the Clown running a cooking show? It's ridiculous. Who watch?
Hey, could you not
Who
talk
cares
about
who watches? It's got to do better than your show. Do you know what your last rating was?
No.
0.0.
My mom was out of town.
Hey, once again, I'm
I
saying.
mean, if anything, people are bound to tune in out of morbid curiosity.
But hello, newsflash, he's the world's most depressing clown. He probably doesn't even know how to cook.
Hey, I'm staying.
What if I mixed up the show a little bit? I could do peanut butter on toast or crackers.
Look, Rachel, you're a nice girl. You really are. You know, peace, love, all that stuff. But you can't cook. I'm sure you'll find a job someplace. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go find Droopy.
I'm standing right here.
Come on, Betty. I'll make you up a peanut butter sandwich. That always cheers you up.
Am I now Droopy, the invisible clown?
Perhaps you want my advice on finding a new co-anchor.
I want nothing of the sort. I've already chosen my new co-anchor. And it's you.
But you said devastating good looks.
Cyrano, you have a big nose. Your nose is enormous, gigantic and downright huge. And it's magnificent. Your nose is as magnificent as your wit, as brilliant as your swordsmanship, and as fabulous as your writing. I love your nose. We all love your nose.
Yeah.
As Chris would say, your nose is awesome.
It's the Stanley Cup of noses.
So what do you say we got gorgeous nose on the air and take the city by storm?
You're all sure?
Yeah. So come on, everyone, we've got a newscast to do. And I want to see Chris doing his job.
Sorry. Sorry I'm late. I was rewriting the top story. I wanted everything to be perfect.
We have our promo in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the news at 6. Be sure to stay tuned after the news for the latest edition to the CBS lineup, Cooking with Droopy and Rachel. In tonight's episode, depressing things to do with peanut butter. And now, from the CBS newsroom, here's Spy Spencer with sports, forecasting Flip Flagstone, and the news from award-winning anchor Roxanne French. And now, with tonight's top story, the newest member of our CBS News team, a man with a nose for the news. Here's Michael Berger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michael, and I'm here to sniff out the news for you. For tonight's top story, Mr. Robert Ghosh was indicted for embezzlement. Mr. Ghosh's lawyer could not be reached for any comments. Please, come up here. Oh, there you are.
I wasn't waiting for that. I was waiting to give my little speech. Thank you.
Now I'm going to give a speech. On behalf of the crew and the cast, we'd like to thank you because without you, none of this would have been possible. Because over the past, what have we been working on this?
About 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks. You've been helping us. And yeah, you're like our favorite godmother.
show here at Rio Norte. So we've only been working on it about 6 weeks, and I'm really proud of all of them. I think they did a really great job. You guys want to come up? Last night's cast, come on up. At the end of the year, I have my big speech about all of my wonderful partners, and so I'm going to save it. But I do want to recognize some people because I think that's important because, you know, I could never do this alone. So first of all, of course, we need Diane Pietrolungo and Melissa Gibbs. Diane does costumes, and Lisa does sets, and they're my partners, and I appreciate what they did. Ryan Gibbs, where's Ryan Gibbs? Ryan focused all the lights for me. He gets up on those really tall ladders, and that would be very scary for me, so thank you for doing all of that. Holly Howell and Natalie. Holly and Natalie were working backstage, and I would just like to say the great thing about this program is you may recognize this beautiful young lady as Maria in the Sound of Music. And in this show, she was wearing the walkie-talkie. But Natalie is new, and she was pulling the curtain. Connell and Connor are back there in the lighting booth. Noelle helping me with sound. She pushed play. I don't know. And that's all of my students, right? I have everybody up on the stage? Yeah. Okay, and then just one final person. Well, actually, a few more. I'd like to thank Mr. Fernicola, who is a professional photographer. Who always takes such beautiful pictures, and every time I think it's R&R Sports Photography, but that's not what it is anymore. It's something else. No, that's what it is? Oh, awesome. Okay. So the website is R&R Sports Photography, and I'll let everyone know. The pictures are gorgeous. You are going to want to have them, and all of our shows are up on his site, so please visit it and look and buy all the beautiful pictures. And then my husband's videotaping. That was really nice. And I'll make those available for you as well. So if you weren't videotaping and you're just relaxing, I'll make those available. And then one last person I wanted to bring up, as long as I have all of my students. Why are my students not up here? I see people in the back. One last person I did want to recognize. You know, one of my favorite things about teaching junior high, and I've said this before, and I mean it. I really do mean this in my heart. One of my favorite things is to go up to Valencia High School and see my students grow, and to watch them and to see them in their shows. And it's such a treat for me when they come back, not only to watch the shows. I see Fernie and Bradley and a bunch of people, Ray It's such a treat for me, not only when they come back, but when they come back and they work for me. And and I could not have done this sword fight without Lachlan McKinney. So Lachlan, of course, has been trained in Shakespeare and fencing and all of these things. I do time steps. I don't do sword fighting. And so he was the first person I thought of when I knew we needed a sword fight, and he choreographed that entire sword fight. So thank you very much. From Sky Masterson thing. 5 years ago? 5 years ago. Crazy. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Just a real quick thank you. Just a quick thank you to everybody up on the stage. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you at the next one. Thanks so much.